Does anybody else feel like there's a bunch of Chicken Little happening right now on social media? The year is ending, the decade is ending, the sky is falling. I'm Brandy Lawson with Fiery Effects, and I'm over it about the end of the year, the end of the decade. Okay, yes, true. This is sort of the natural conclusion, but it's not a time to panic, and it's not a time to start shooting all over yourself about what you should be doing or should have planned. But if you are feeling inspired to plan or start to think about what you want to achieve next year, or even what you'd like to achieve in the next 30, 60, or 90 days, it's never too late to start planning. Here's a couple things that I've learned, because honestly, it took me, 7 years into my business before I really started having a plan for the year. So there's no shame about not having a plan. However, I have found that planning gave me a lot more clarity and got me to my goals faster because I had cleared the path. I was no longer just hacking through the forest on my way to find my goals. I had really kind of cleared the path first and knew where I was going to walk. So if you'd like to get started planning, here's a couple things that I found to be helpful. One, start where you are. Just start small and crack it open. I had a huge corporate planning hangover. I was convinced it didn't matter. It didn't work, which isn't true. But to get me over that, I had to start really small. And so what kind of cracked it open for me was the 12-week year. So it's a book, the 12-week year. You can try that. Also then trying to get into regular planning, I started using the Panda Planner. Again, very small things. I didn't try to tackle my decade plan to begin with, or use the Vision Traction Organizer from Traction, the entrepreneurial operating system. I do that now, but I could not start there. So start small, maybe with a plan for the week, maybe with trying one of these ways of thinking about it, the 12-week year or the Panda Planner. Also, once I kind of cracked it open, I started using the 90-day year. And then that also led me to, currently I'm using the Momentum Planner. But there is a ton of ways to go about doing this. So try something. Crack it open. Start small. You can start anytime. You don't have to wait for the beginning of the month. You don't have to wait for the beginning of the quarter. You can do your week, your 90 days, your 30 days, whenever you want. So I invite you to throw away the shoulds and the musts about planning, and just start small, figure out what works for you, and build from there. If you'd like some help with that or some support, or you want to talk through maybe what will work for you, check us out at fieryeffects.com.